What's good? We back with the Boston Clinic and more. I told you guys we was going to double back with 2 Terence Crawford videos. It's the 3rd Crawford video in a row. If you didn't catch the breakdown prediction video for Crawford and Horn, I'll put the link in the description. Also, put the link to Fred from Barbershop Conversation. I'm pretty sure most of the brothers already know who Fred is. Barbershop Conversation. He did a video calling out Terence Crawford for his bland personality and not being proactive and kind of taking his career in his hands and doing what he's supposed to do with it, man. And I'm going to put my spin on it, say my 2 piece on it, because he inspired these 2 videos. And I know we're slow pace of the day. Got some things that's changing and moving. I'm always changing and moving. And don't forget to subscribe and share the video. And if you're hitting the bell icon and not getting those notifications when I upload or go live, try hit the bell icon again, turn it off, and then hit it again to turn it back on. That may help. But we here, man. We talk about Terence Crawford, and yeah. Fred called him out. Like I said, I commented on Fred's video. I said he's a very sensitive individual, man. Because I remember I said, I wasn't sure if he was the real deal or not. I supported him. I tagged him, whatever, or however it was on the post. He deleted and blocked me because he's sensitive. And, people say, oh, you're a Crawford hater. I'm not a Crawford hater. I'm not a fanboy, bro. I don't believe in none of these fighters being perfect. A lot of these guys, they go back and forth, battling with other channels. For one, you know what? I'm not battling with no channel that don't got no traffic. I'm not battling with no channel that's significantly smarter than me. I'm not giving no motherfucker no free promo, dog. I don't care what they say on their channel. For the most part, they can put out false propaganda all they want. I'm not looking down, bro. And if you can't look me eye to eye or you ain't close to the level, what I need to be going back and forth with you for? You know what I'm saying? So that's just some game for some of the other channels out there, man. Just somebody always trying to get one up. It's motherfuckers who don't have they subscribers listed or like 500 or 300 subscribers. Like, bro, if you can't even get to 1,000, you've been on here for 5-6 years, man. Why am I even looking your way? But back to the topic of conversation. Yeah, Crawford is a very, very lazy guy when they talk about promoting his fights. He's a very bland guy, boring, vanilla. He don't have no pizzazz. I put him in the same. I put Gary Russell above him. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like with Gary Russell. We'll get off topic for a minute. It's like he's so arrogant that he feel like he's above calling Leo Santa Cruz and Abner Mars and Quigg and Frampton out by name. Therefore, they get the pass to slide right past him. You know what I'm saying? He just thinks he's better than them. Well, most fans don't believe that to be true because they see Santa Cruz fighting Frampton, they see him fight Mars. They think he proactive. Same thing with Terence Crawford. Even Earl Spencer starting to open his mouth up and kind of, play the part now. He's starting to, say some things to show his personality while still keeping it kosher and while still keeping it G-rated or PG-13. But Terence Crawford, for him, it's nothing with him. There's no special effects outside the ring. You need that. You need to be engaging, man. Man, it was Jack Johnson sleeping with white women back when it was real taboo or was really, really frowned upon. May it be Muhammad Ali being a man of the people and going against the government and politics. May it be Floyd Mayweather wearing the Mexican cowboy hat, whatever you call it, backwards, and playing the villain role. May it be Mike Tyson, being the Iron Mike Tyson, the Billy Badass, the baddest man on the planet persona. What is Terence Crawford's persona? What is his sale outside the ring? What is it? I got shot in the head and I used to be in the streets. Is that the sale? Which, if that's the sale and you a street dude, you're not selling it, dog. Only time you sold is when you went to that car shop and started nutting up and trying to steal your car back and almost caught a felony charge. And that's not what we talking about, man. So what's your aim? Even with Amir Khan, he's a guy that's an arrogant, confident SOB. No matter how much you knock him out, he's still going to talk shit. He's still going to be engaging. You know what I'm saying? With the Charlos, you see the Clubber Lane type of persona in the shit talk. What is Crawford's angle? What is his sale to the casual commercial public? Of course, his skills captivate us as fight fans. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you seen him fought British Prescott. You like, damn, that dude got it. He moved up 5 pounds and dominated that guy that knocked out Amir Khan a few years ago. Like when Nestor Gibbs finally, first on his show, I used to listen to his show a long time ago. Still listen to it, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. He said that, this guy Terence Crawford, man, this guy's going to be big time. This is before Crawford even signed the top rank. This is a couple years before that he called it out. So the talent is there. The knockouts, the speed, the slickness, pretty okay defense, it's all there. But why is Adrian Broner considered consistently still taking L's inside and outside the ring, still a bigger commodity and a more popular commodity than Terence Bud Crawford? You got to ask yourself that for a minute. Because Broner has an alter ego. He has a persona other than being Adrian Broner. He has AB, the Cam Minute, problem. He has that. Terence Crawford, he ain't out there reaching out doing interviews like what Fred say, with Fred reaching out the ego and trying to use the social media. He's one of those lazy fighters that don't want to promote. He don't want to do the media days. He don't want to go out there and try to shine. He don't want to go out there and do something that's abnormal and that's going to captivate somebody. You know, he's not going to captivate nobody. He's not doing nothing out there to promote himself. He don't have that angle about himself. And if he's trying to do what Bob Arum did with Floyd Mayweather, have Floyd Mayweather act like he was this pretty boy and this clean-cut kid like Sugar Ray Leonard, them days is over with, bro. Controversy sells, and Terence Bud Crawford, like Fred said, Bud, he going to have to come up with something different. Something different, dog, because this dude is boring. Don't nobody even know he really fighting outside of hardcore fans. And a lot of hardcore and purist fans, you know, as much as I said it till I'm blue in the face, when I first broke the story, I was the first guy to break the story on the internet and actually read the article and say this shit was going to a new ESPN Plus app. We knew of the app. Well, I knew of the app when Top Rank first went over. It was talk about them having this app, and they finally, put pen to paper and made it happen. And I knew that he was fighting on this ESPN Plus app. People called me a liar. Then it came out. And then some people still don't know and still don't recognize he's fighting on the ESPN Plus app, going up against Abner Mares and Leo Santa Cruz, fighting on Showtime with Jamel Charlo and Austin Trout, and I believe Javier Fortuna and Granados. So, I mean, who want to watch Terence Crawford beat Jeff Horn down? Or you want to go watch PBC? When most people already know he's going to beat Jeff Horn, even though I think it's going to be a more competitive fight than people believe. But what is it that draws you to Terence Bud Crawford? What is you like, he got skills? But what is it to the youth, or to the casual public that draws them in? But Adrian Broner is that AB persona. With Mike Tyson, he was getting knockouts. With Muhammad Ali, he was bold, brash outside the ring. He predicted how he was going to whoop your butt before he whooped it. What is Terence Crawford? What is his drawing point? How does he captivate an audience? He doesn't captivate an audience. Even after his post-fight interviews, it's boring. He's bland. He's like Ace Boogie and paid in full. It's no special effect. He's a boring guy. He want to fish. He want to, be a family man, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, that's the difference between having a few M's and then having an M that you're getting with Top Rank. And this ain't got nothing to do with Top Rank. This is management one-on-one. This is PR one-on-one. This is public relations, man. He needs a PR team, man. He not doing no commercials. The guy should be the pound-for-pound face of boxing. When Roy was the pound-for-pound face of boxing, Roy was on the Wayans Brothers. Roy was with Jordan. Roy was doing commercials. Roy was doing rap videos. Roy was rapping. Roy was all over the place, bro. When Floyd was pound-for-pound king, Floyd was all over the place. Talk shows that he beat Oscar De La Hoya. He was doing this and doing that. He was the face of Vegas. He had a whole city behind him in Vegas. Same thing for Pacquiao. He had a Nike deal. He was singing when he couldn't. He was doing concerts after fighting when he couldn't even sing. So where is this Terence Bud Crawford? What is his selling point, man? It's nothing, because you just can't be a one-trick pony and be somebody inside the ring like that, unless you got knockout power and speed and excitement like Mike Tyson, and that's a flash in the pan. And being a black fighter in America, you don't come equipped with a fan base. He has a fan base in Nebraska, but overall, when he go out to New York, he don't sell out. Tickets drop down to $18, right close to where you can see him fight at. Go check it out. In Vegas, it ain't nowhere near sold out, and I haven't even looked, and I'm pretty sure about that. So what does he do to draw people in, man? Nothing. He's lazy as far as his PR work. He don't reach out and do interviews with the new media. Shit, I don't really see him do a lot of interviews with the major media. And the interviews he do, it's boring. Bomac gives better interviews. He's more captivating. He's more engaging. People want to interview him more than Terence Crawford. He's interviewed with the new media before. He's doing Terence Crawford's grunt work. He's been the flamboyant personality that Terence Crawford fails to be. And maybe that's just not in him. Maybe he's just like Gary Russell. They just two boring guys that's exciting in the ring. And that's where it's going to lie at. And that's where it's going to stop. And that's where their career going to be at. It's going to be a lot left to be desired in their career. If he don't get out there and do these interviews, and he don't go out there and find a groove. You know, at the end of the day, I don't know what his selling point gonna be. I don't know what he can do. You know, he gonna be like Andre Ward. You know, the only difference with Andre Ward is he had the opportunity to go out top on top versus Kovalev. You know, but at the end of the day, most people feel like he left a lot on the table in his career. You know, and with Crawford, the same thing, man. He just a silent assassin, and guess what? A closed mouth don't get fed in this boxing game. He don't get paid in the pimping game neither, or in real life, man. So I mean, we don't know what he need to do, you know, but he better figure out something quick, or he gonna be buried deep under a deep roster in boxing. When Haney and Timo Lopez come up, they two talkers and flamboyant. Shakir Stevenson showing some personality, Michael Collins showing some personality. He gonna be buried under a top ranked roster, man. Seriously. He gonna be buried in a roster where Timo Lopez gonna come up and he gonna be a flamboyant talker and a trash talk. He gonna be engaging, you know, and Shakir and Michael Collins gonna be engaging. They both got personality. He gonna end up being a 5th, 6th, 8th, 9th, 10th fighter on top rank, man. Real quick, fast, in a hurry. You know, but you know he lazy on the PR, man. And I got to second that with Fred. He can get mad at me all he want. I don't give two shits. You know, I'm for the betterment of boxing. I know where he can improve at. And at the end of the day, it ain't shit to call up Mike. You know, Mike Tyson. It ain't shit to call up Floyd. You know, it ain't shit to call up none of the greats and see, you know, where you can improve where your popularity and your PR at, and see if you can buy some good public relation people. Because right now, being the face and a real pound for pound champion of boxing, he should be in all type of commercials. He should have a deal with Under Armour or something like that. Gervonta Tank Davis got a deal with Under Armour before he got a deal. So it is what it is. It's TBC and more. Let me know what y'all think.